Boys and girls, we have a trade here from the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. The Steelers are sending Kenny Pickett to the Philadelphia Eagles in a pick swap. We did find out just a little while ago that the pick swap does entail the Steelers getting a third-round pick and two 2025 seventh-round picks for Kenny Pickett and a fourth-round pick this season. Very similar deal to the Sam Howell one. But man, what does this mean for the Steelers? We're going to break it all down in this video. But welcome to Pittsburgh, Russell Wilson, because not only is he officially signed, but he is the starting quarterback next season, no matter what. Now the Steelers need to find themselves a backup quarterback. Now, obviously, I feel like a lot of people in Pittsburgh are not going to know how to feel about this. They spent a first-round draft pick on him a couple of years ago, hoping that he would be the future of this team behind Ben Roethlisberger leaving. However, it did not work like that at all. He just wasn't really good in 2 seasons, had 13 touchdowns and 13 interceptions, and just really wasn't ready to take the reins. They hoped that he would, take a year to develop behind Russell Wilson, maybe 2 years. However, that's not what he wanted to do, and now he is going to Philadelphia, the team that he actually grew up watching, and now this is going to open up the gates for Russell Wilson to become the full-time starter here in Pittsburgh. Now in this video, we're going to break down what it means for the Steelers going forward and why I think this is actually a smart decision for both the Steelers and Russell Wilson. With that being said, let's jump right into the video. Now the first thing we need to look at here is the offense last year with the Pittsburgh Steelers. I mean, these are just terrible numbers, right? Number 28 in points per game, 25 in yards per game, 25 in fourth down conversion, 21 in third. I mean, these are just awful. 25 in red zone scoring percentage, 27 in touchdowns per game. You look at the running game, right? They weren't too bad. Arthur Smith is going to come here and revitalize this running offense with Russell Wilson. But a lot of things that were talked about here in Pittsburgh over the last few days was, yeah, Russell Wilson, Kenny Pickett, QB battle. Let's see who wins it out. But we don't even have to do that anymore because they are going all in with Russell Wilson. But also what this could mean, guys, Justin Fields is available for a trade. Now, hear me out. If you guys could get him for a 6th or 7th round pick, would you or would you not do that? Not only would you have a quarterback potentially for the future, but also have time for him to develop behind Russell Wilson. I don't know what's going on in the NFL, but nobody wants Justin Fields. Maybe I'm just stupid, but I do see some potential still behind him. Let me know what you guys think about potentially adding Justin Fields for a 6th or 7th, but tell me, what is that fine line where you're like, no, I would not add him for a 5th, or I would not add him for a 6th. What's that fine line? But also, when you continue to look at these stats, right, the interception percentage wasn't that bad last year, as well as the sack percentage. They actually kept the quarterback relatively safe in the pocket. However, they still couldn't get it done. 25 in pass yards per game, 27 in pass attempts per game, 21 in completion percentage. Now, a lot of this is, coordinator and just the confidence they had in their quarterback. They didn't have any, right? They did not trust Kenny Pickett with the football or anybody. So they wanted to run the football a lot. That's why you see them as number 5 in run or rush play percentage. This has to change, and it will with Russell Wilson. Now, I already think that this trading Kenny Pickett away, opens up, obviously a quarterback spot on their team. They only have Russell Wilson on the roster, so they obviously need to go get a quarterback. If it's Justin Fields, it's Justin Fields. If it's somebody like a rookie, a 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th round pick, it is what it is, right? Russell Wilson is good enough to take this team places. However, they need a wide receiver. Hollywood Brown just went to the Chiefs. We've seen a bunch of guys go to new teams. Calvin Ridley to, I believe, the Titans, right? So now you have George Pickens and Calvin Austin. Outside of those guys, I don't trust anybody. Des Fitzpatrick, right? Denzel Mims and Deuce Watts. Marquez Callaway is interesting. I do like him. Spent some time with Russell Wilson in Denver for a little bit, right? And then you have Devery Hamilton. I don't really trust, or not Devery Hamilton, Keelan Harris. So I don't really trust anybody. You need to go and get a receiver ASAP, right? As soon as possible. Whether that be in the draft, free agency, whatever it may be, gotta go get someone. But I think this is going to, be so good for Russell Wilson. He's going to go in knowing he's the guy. He's going to have the utmost confidence with Mike Tomlin. They already have a good connection. This is going to, kind of kickstart what they're trying to do here in Pittsburgh and allow him to build this chemistry full time with George Pickens, Calvin Austin, Najee, Jalen Warren, Pat Freiermuth, Darnell Washington. He doesn't have to go through this, okay, I start today's practice, Kenny Pickett starts tomorrow's practice. I start this day, no more back and forth. It's just Russell Wilson. He's the guy, and he could be the long-term solution here in Pittsburgh. I think this is amazing news if you're a Steelers fan. But let me know what you guys think down below. But with that being said, I need you guys to do me a favor and leave a letter grade down below for the Steelers offseason so far. What do you think this trade means in your opinion? Do you think they go out and draft a quarterback in the late rounds to be the backup? Do you think they sign someone, trade for Justin Fields? Let me know what you guys think they're going to do and what you guys want them to do in the comment section down below. I do think this is a good deal. I think this makes everything a little bit easier, more smooth for Russell Wilson. But I know a lot of you guys are not going to like this and probably would rather have Mason Rudolph or Kenny Pickett still. Let me know what you guys think though. Subscribe, join the family, and I'll see you guys in the next Steelers update. Should be very soon. A lot more roster moves to come. Peace.